MIT just dropped a bombshell that could rewrite human history. Using state-of-the-art imaging, their researchers have released the clearest X-ray analysis ever conducted on the mysterious Buga Sphere, and what they found inside is nothing short of impossible. The images reveal a level of technology that shouldn't exist for an object dated to the end of the last ice age. This isn't speculation anymore, it's high-resolution data from one of the world's top institutions. Let's explore this together. Inside the sphere. So, what did MIT's powerful new X-rays actually reveal? For the first time, we have a definitive, high-resolution look inside the Buga Sphere's sealed metal shell. Dr. Avide Zakor, a leading expert in three-dimensional imaging from UC Berkeley who consulted on the project, called the results paradigm-shifting. The scans penetrated the dense alloy to reveal an astonishingly complex internal architecture: 18 dense microspheres, arranged in flawless geometric rings. These aren't just decorative beads, they are connected by a network of 52 hair-thin filaments, all of which terminate at a central rectangular component the MIT team is calling the central processor. Before this, imaging was crude and left room for interpretation, allowing skeptics to dismiss the findings. But MIT's 2025 analysis using a custom-built X-ray computed tomography system leaves no doubt about the structure's reality and complexity. This isn't just a metal ball, it's a meticulously engineered device with a clear, functional architecture that demands explanation. The question is no longer if something is inside, but what it was designed to do and by whom. Seamless layers. How do you build a hollow sphere from an advanced alloy with no seams? This was one of the biggest mysteries, and MIT's imaging has only deepened it. Their non-destructive analysis confirmed the sphere is made of three distinct concentric metallic layers. According to Dr. John H. Parapesco, a world-renowned metallurgist from the University of Wisconsin-Madison who reviewed the data, the micro-CT scans showed the layers are perfectly bonded at the molecular level. There are no welds, no joints, and no signs of conventional fabrication. The metal flows seamlessly from one layer to the next, each with a slightly different density, indicating a highly controlled manufacturing process. Dr. Parapesco stated in the 2025 release that processes like powder metallurgy with hot isostatic pressing or chemical vapor deposition are the only modern analogs. Even with our technology, achieving this uniformity without introducing stress fractures or weaknesses would be an immense challenge. This discovery single-handedly dismantles any theory of primitive origins and points toward a profound understanding of material science. Geometric precision. Are the components inside just a random jumble? Not according to MIT's three-dimensional reconstruction. The new data allowed Dr. Avide Zakor's consulting team to help create a complete three-dimensional map of the sphere's interior, and it confirms the arrangement is deliberate and mathematically precise. The 18 microspheres aren't scattered, they are locked into two concentric rings, an outer ring of 16 and an inner ring of 2, all perfectly spaced around the central processor. Zakor explained in the 2025 technical brief that the positioning is irrefutably intentional, following a calculated geometric pattern that optimizes connectivity. Every single sphere is linked to the central unit by the filament network, creating a perfect hub and spoke topology. This is the exact same design principle used in modern distributed sensor networks and satellite systems for achieving 360-degree coverage and efficient data processing. Such a design implies a clear purpose, suggesting the spheres are nodes in a network, not just passive elements. It's a blueprint for a distributed system, engineered with startling foresight. Fiber-optic network. Could an ancient artifact really contain a fiber-optic network? I mean, it sounds like science fiction, but MIT's analysis is honestly forcing a scientific reckoning. Using the nanometer-scale imaging capabilities of their MIT.nano facility, researchers examined the 52 filaments connecting the microspheres. Dr. Michael Lipson, a pioneer in silicon photonics at Columbia University, reviewed the data and confirmed the filaments have diameters ranging from 40 to 350 microns, the exact size range of modern fiber optic cables. High-resolution electron microscopy revealed they are translucent, non-metallic, and composed of an incredibly pure silica-based glass. What's more, MIT's analysis suggests they were embedded within the metal matrix as it was being formed. Dr. Lipson noted this would require something akin to advanced additive manufacturing to avoid shattering the fragile glass strands under immense heat and pressure. These aren't just simple glass threads, their structural purity suggests they were designed for efficient light transmission, making them a high-performance data network that rivals our own.
Rare earth alloys.
What is this impossible object made of? Well, MIT's materials analysis has provided the most detailed answer yet, and honestly, it's a game changer. Their energy dispersive X-ray spectroscopy confirmed the base metal is an aluminum alloy, but with a critical difference. It's been intentionally doped with a specific suite of rare earth elements including cerium, neodymium, and lithium. Dr. Jeffrey C. Grossman, a professor of materials science at MIT, explained that these are not impurities. Each serves a specific engineering purpose: cerium for high-temperature stability, neodymium for creating powerful magnetic properties, and lithium for reducing density while increasing strength. This explains the alloy's incredible hardness, testing at 330 on the Brinell scale. Dr. Grossman noted in the 2025 report that these elements are central to today's quantum research because they can hold specific quantum states, or qubits, with remarkable stability. The presence of these exact materials isn't a coincidence. It's a signature of technology focused on quantum-level physics.
12,560 years old.
Here is where the new MIT findings collide with established history. While MIT did not conduct new radiocarbon dating, their detailed microscopic analysis of the sphere's surface has added critical context to the existing date. The original 12,560-year-old date was established by the University of Georgia from organic resin found inside 31 microscopic drill holes. What MIT's new imaging shows, according to Dr. Douglas J. Kennett, an archaeologist at UC Santa Barbara and an expert in AMS dating, is that the metallic structure of the drill holes shows no signs of modern tooling. Furthermore, the resin is perfectly integrated with the fiber-like strands, indicating it was placed there during the sphere's original construction. Dr. Kennett stated in his 2025 commentary that MIT's findings strongly reinforce the conclusion that the 12,560-year date is integral to the artifact, not a later contamination. This creates an almost unimaginable paradox, a piece of quantum-age technology existing thousands of years before the first cities were ever built.
The Younger Dryas.
The 12,560-year-old date, now reinforced by MIT's analysis, places the Buga Sphere's creation directly within the Younger Dryas, which was, honestly, one of the most chaotic periods in Earth's recent history. From roughly 12,900 to 11,700 years ago, the planet was plunged into a sudden and brutal ice age. Dr. James P. Kennett, a key architect of the Younger Dryas impact hypothesis, explains this was a time of catastrophic environmental collapse, marked by plunging temperatures, mass extinctions, and, rapid sea level rise. The evidence points to a possible comet impact that triggered continent-spanning wildfires and darkened the skies for years. Mainstream history tells us humans were scattered, primitive hunter-gatherers at this time. But MIT's data suggests someone, in the midst of this global catastrophe, was manufacturing devices with fiber optics and rare earth alloys. The sphere's existence during this period raises some chilling possibilities. Was it built to predict the catastrophe, to survive it, or is it a relic from a civilization that was ultimately erased by it?
Possible functions.
So, what was this device for? MIT's high-resolution data has, really moved this question from pure speculation to informed hypothesis. The sphere's architecture is now so clear that its potential functions are being seriously modeled. According to Dr. John Preskill, who is a leading theoretical physicist at Caltech, the structure is highly suggestive of a quantum information processor. The rare earth-doped microspheres are actually perfect candidates for housing qubits, with the fiber-optic network serving to transmit quantum data between them without decoherence. Another leading theory is that it's an advanced environmental sensor or maybe even a planetary monitoring system. The 18 nodes could track a vast array of data, from seismic and magnetic field fluctuations to more exotic phenomena, and process it all in real time. Dr. Preskill also notes that these functions aren't mutually exclusive. A quantum computer would be the perfect engine to analyze the immense data from such a powerful sensor array. So, the device may have been an all-in-one tool for understanding and perhaps even influencing its environment.
The verification path.
With MIT's public release of this data, the scientific process has, well, entered a whole new phase. The first step was getting a credible, world-class institution to conduct a thorough analysis, and MIT has now done exactly that. The next, according to MIT's Dr. Jeffrey C. Grossman, is independent verification. While MIT's findings are definitely robust, scientific consensus always requires replication. The data is now being shared with other institutions, including synchrotron facilities like the European Synchrotron Radiation Facility in France and neutron imaging centers like Oak Ridge National Laboratory. These facilities can perform complementary analyses that either confirm or challenge MIT's conclusions. However, getting access and funding for such a controversial artifact presents its own set of challenges, really testing the scientific community's willingness to pursue truths that lie outside of established narratives. This next phase is not just a test of the data, but honestly, a test of institutional courage. The entire world will be watching to see if these extraordinary claims hold up under global scrutiny.
Historical context.
With the weight of MIT's analysis behind it, the Buga Sphere now firmly joins the ranks of artifacts that have forced us to, reconsider the past. For decades, the primary example was the Antikythera mechanism, a 2,000-year-old astronomical computer. As the work of researchers like Derek J. DeSala Price in the 1970s revealed, it demonstrated a level of mechanical engineering that was thought impossible for its time. For years, many in academia dismissed it as a hoax, or just an anomaly. The Buga Sphere now presents a similar, but far more profound challenge to our historical timeline. Unlike objects like the Klerksdorp spheres, which were proven to be natural formations, MIT's data confirms the Buga Sphere is unambiguously manufactured, and unlike the Betz sphere, identified as modern industrial equipment, its materials and construction just defy any conventional explanation. It stands as a potential testament to a lost chapter of human history, one with technology that, in some ways, may have even surpassed our own. We stand at a crossroads of history and science. We have an object with an internal architecture that, honestly, mirrors modern satellite design, constructed from alloys that belong in a quantum physics lab, and dated to the end of the last ice age. Is the Buga Sphere a sophisticated modern hoax, or is it tangible proof of a lost, technologically advanced civilization? The technology to find the definitive answer exists. Now, all that's needed is the courage to use it and accept the results, no matter how profoundly they change our understanding of the past. What do you think this object is? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for updates on this incredible story. Thanks for watching Space Facts.